Hello again everyone. So today's video is going to be about using foil. Okay, so foil is it's basically a plastic sheet that has a metallic finish on it that gets transferred by putting it onto gold size. Okay, it comes in lots of different colours and it comes now in patterns. When I first started using it, I don't know, 15 years ago, you could only get solid colours. So the pattern's great, but if you just transfer the pattern onto something, it's going to look like a lot of other people's. You know, it's not going to look any different. So what I want to do is show you how to use it with a stencil. And in that way, you can design your own finish and have something that's a bit different to everybody else's. Okay, so let's get on with it. Right, I've painted my sample black. Black is a good background colour for foils. I'm just pouring my size on, but I'd use a tray if I was painting a piece of furniture. Using a velo roller, I'll put a link in below for you, I roll out the size as evenly as possible. If you're using tape anywhere on your project, make sure you get the size right up to it. It is possible to leave a minuscule gap when rolling over tape. It's really worth taking your time here to get a smooth, even finish. After you've rolled it out until you've got no lines showing, use the weight of the roller for the last few passes. And then we leave it for 15 to 20 minutes to dry. Once dry, and we can tell it is because it's gone clear, we apply the stencil. Always centre your stencil. Because the sample is sized, the stencil will stick down nicely. Then we lay down the foil with the nice side up. Lay it down as smoothly as possible. I'm using a nice dense scrubbing brush here. Experiment with different brushes and find which ones you like. Here I've switched to a soft cloth to get as much release as possible. Peel back the foil to check the release. And if you're happy, you can remove it completely or give it an extra burnish. On this sample, I'm going to tone it with a glaze. This one is Van Dyke Brown by Paint Couture. I'm using a stencil brush, but any brush will do. In applying it, make sure to get it into the edges of the stencil and then soften it with a cloth. Go over the whole area like this. Here I'm moving the stencil down to complete the design. Now this is a finish in and of itself, and if you liked it you could just then glaze over the whole thing to cut the adhesive and then varnish. However, I'm going to apply another style of foil to the open areas. Check that the foil is transferring. And here I've swapped to a nail brush to get more pressure. You can just check with your hand that there's no adhesive left on the sample. So now you can see why I glazed it before I removed the stencil. A little black border remains. See the pattern left on the foil? You can save that. You can probably use that for another project. Watch out for my next video where I show you some tips for applying this finish to a chest of drawers. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that and that you'll have a go at it yourselves. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Helps the channel and helps it get out to more people so that we can share all these lovely DIY techniques. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next video.